Today is Friday the 13th, hence why we have Friday the 13th Killer Puzzle up on the screen here. Today I'm going to be reviewing it, going through the modes and talking about things like microtransactions and so forth. This was released today on Android and Steam. I think it was already out on iTunes, but I'm not certain on that, so don't quote me. If you're used to how like something like Slayaway Camp plays, this is the people who made Slayaway Camp. Is kind of almost like the sequel to it. First of all, you have Play, Daily Death, and Murder Marathon as far as the modes go. Play, we'll get into that in a second. That's your basic levels. Daily Death is an interesting new mode. Now, first things first, this is absolutely free. You can play it for free. There are DLC levels and costumes that you can get. And I'm bringing this up for a reason. And then there's also, small microtransactions. So the reason I'm saying this is because, like most mobile games, you have your daily streak stuff. This one actually has you play a level. So you have your daily levels, and once a day you go through, you do your daily level. Complete a daily puzzle for bonus Bloodlust. We'll talk about Bloodlust in a minute. 13-day streak rewards a rare weapon. So instead of just giving it to you, you actually get to earn it, which I think is pretty cool. And then of course Murder Marathon, which would be like your Faces in Death type thing from Slayaway Camp, where you hit your space bar, you tap your phone or whatever, whenever it gets into the red line, and you do kills and you see how many kills you can get. So if you're used to that, then you already know what I'm talking about. If you're not, this is what it looks like, and I have to stop it right in the kill zone, or else I fucking suck. So we got 0 kill combo on that. Yeah, fuck all on the Bloodlust. Let's do it again. So, obviously that's 1 kill, 2 kills. I'm not going to continue to go through all this because, I'll be at this thing forever, so. Not forever. I think I've only got 13 for my streak. So, we're going to go on and hit back. Now we're going to go into the play mode. We have quite a few levels here. These last 4 are DLC. Now on Steam, you can actually get it for a reduced price right now for like $8 and some change. Typically it's going to be about $16 if you get the full thing. Starting out, you have Crystal Lake Memories. You have Lockdown, Winter Kills, I Mask New York, Last Resort, Slayground, Wasteland, Future Shock, and then in the DLC ones you have Return to Crystal Lake, you have The Ripper, and you have Nightmare and Jurassic Jason. So I'm going to go back here. So we're gonna start off with the levels themselves. These unlock by getting so much body count. As long as you're actually getting the kills in the previous levels, you can unlock them easy. That's not a problem. Also, whenever you unlock a level, you go here and you will get that costume. So let's run through the costumes real quick. You got Classic Jason, of course, Super Max Jason, Frozen Jason, Zombie Jason, which apparently I haven't checked, Aqua Jason, unlock him at 97, Funland Jason, Apocalypse Jason, some Mad Max shit, Uber Jason, Jason X type Jason, with a big ass cranium, Baghead Jason from 2, Ripper Jason, Medieval Jason, and Caveman Jason. You also have the DLC one. You have Retro Jason. You can also take off their masks, put them on. Fleming Jason, Electrical Jason, Bloodbath Jason, Cyber Jason, and Part 3 Jason. and last but not least, Toxic Jason. So those are pretty much where you go with that. Now I'm going to go on and hit level select, and if you haven't played Slayaway Camp, then we will go on and play a level real quick, just to kind of show you the whole gist of it. Of course, it gets harder, your objectives become different, you get new stuff. Let's go on and... The point is, I have to take him from here to kill this person, but I have to end up in this space. So, of course, you come this way.
Final girl.
That's okay. Final girl pops up, which isn't something that happened in Slayaway Camp. The Slayaway Camp, of course, I fucking missed. And then you get Bloodlust for it. If I would have killed her, I would have got more Bloodlust. So, obviously, here we go. It's gotten a little bit more complicated. So, let's see. Come over here.
Final girl.
So this final girl here that pops up, like I was talking about, in Slayaway Camp, if you're not familiar with it, pretty much you would get the pentagram lit up, and you just go through it. You just have to find a way to get through it. This one, there's an extra person that pops up. There you go, and you see how much bloodlust I get. Now, once I get to right about close to the top, Panel of Voorhees will pop up to usually mention something to the effect of, you've been doing such a good job, I'm going to reward you. So what she ends up doing is she ends up filling the meter all the way up. And then whenever you do that, you get a box. So once you get the box, that's where the microtransactions come in. So I want to go back into that, and I'll show you what I'm talking about with the microtransactions. Okay, like, and this is also new. You also get to change weapons. This is more of a collectible thing because it doesn't really matter. Up until this point, I don't think anything really new or special comes of it. You just get different weapons. So these are the ones that I've unlocked so far, and like your shiv and stuff like that, ruler, wrench, baseball bat. I didn't even know I had a scythe. I'm gonna try the scythe. So right here it says buy weapon pack. You click this. Given for microtransactions, it's not too much because you do get quite a bit for them. But you can go throughout the game and not do this. So you don't have to do this. This isn't anything major. I think the major things that that they can make money on and that they have made money off of, from me, is the DLC levels, because I was willing to pay for it anyways. I didn't know it was going to be a free to play game. And the outfits and stuff, which I really didn't need. I just wanted the retro adjacent for the most part. So this stuff right here, you don't actually need. You don't have to do. You can earn those in game. It may take you a little bit, but you can still do that. But this is purchase a pack of weapons for Jason to equip a trade. Each weapon has 10% chance of being silver tier weapon, or 1% chance of being a gold tier weapon. I haven't figured out the whole trade thing yet. I don't understand it fully, and I haven't gotten an extra weapon to trade. So maybe that's something I'll do after I get an extra weapon. But we'll figure that out and see how that works. That's pretty much the gist of how it plays and how it looks. It's I love the graphics on it. And then there's this. That's all it does. to the best of my knowledge, that's all it does. But is it more like a mobile game? Yeah, absolutely. You got more microtransactions. You got the ability to buy it, or you got the ability to play for free. And I think having options is good. because there are going to be people who do honestly have the money and want to buy the stuff. That's fantastic if they do. For me, I just want the levels. Primarily, that's my concern there. The daily death thing is a real interesting twist, where you actually have to play for your reward instead of just being given a reward for signing in. Because I've got games, especially on my tablet, that I sign in, I get the reward, sign back out. This you actually play it, which I enjoy a lot because I've already gotten. I think I'm still on winter kills, and I'm almost to the end of it. And I've only been playing for like an hour, so anything that's going to bring a new level to me every day is fantastic. And then of course if I want to zone out and just try to earn boxes, I can do that through Murder Marathon. Overall, definitely check it out. It's free. I don't see why you wouldn't if you're into puzzle games. It's best to try for free. I've got it on my phone and on Steam. And everything else is optional. You don't have to buy it. So you still get quite a few levels. Count how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 8 levels. So I mean, it's not bad. And then if you want the extra 4, you can pay for them, and they're decently priced. They're not overpriced. With that said, I guess that pretty much covers it. Definitely check it out. It's worth it. And I will catch you guys next time.